No, it's okay. All right, we are about to get started. I don't know if you can hear them and hear me, so just let me know how the sound sounds. I'm watching the chat. I can only see the chat on YouTube, so.
Move, skip.
In the neighborhood or out right up front?
All right, here we go. Chuck got the first break, I believe winner breaks. So we're playing matchroom rules. So you're racking the 9 on the spot. There's no 9 on the break. And here we go. All right. That happens a lot with this rack. The scratch on the break. test out a few things, so. Alright. Gonna have a hard time getting on this 8-ball. May try to bank it back. Chuck's pretty offensive player, from what I've noticed. Just in the last hour or two playing him. We might try to play it safe here. Either leave it on the short or the long rails. Bring the cue ball over to the right over here. I'm trying to figure out all the controls still too, so bear with me. Oh, interesting. I did not see that. But this is a difficult shot on a 9-footer for me. Maybe not for these guys. But it does give you that natural shape to bring the cue ball back to the 9 to get shape on the 9. Just wanting a little more on that or a little less, I think. This is probably gonna be the bridge. Oh, he's a lefty, he can shoot lefty. Alright. Not in. By the way, if you would, let me know if you can actually hear me on the audio if anybody is watching. I'm trying to figure all this out. Ooh. As infrequently as I play on a 9-foot table, these shots are really difficult sometimes. I have to take a long time down and really making sure that I'm straight. Or that. Okay, he was. Maybe that was what he intended to do. I couldn't tell. Alright, and Chuck's got the first game. Race to 5. And this is much different commentating just by myself, so this is boring. Blame me. But I think they only have one headset here at Baby Cake Billiards anyways, so you're stuck with me. And we are doing winter breaks.
Holes there, 60 minutes deep.
Just a fun night hanging out at Baby Cake's Billiards. Yeah, the break on this, so it's got to be, I can't remember what it's not in the kitchen, that's not the words I'm looking for, in the break box. And so, and then, yeah, it's really hard. I don't know, I don't make a ball in the break usually, but you're not hitting straight into the 1 ball like you normally, or like I normally do when I'm breaking 9 ball. You're hitting it off to off center. Anyways, but you run the risk of scratching. But generally, what you're trying to do is make that one ball in the side pocket, over in the opposite side pocket from where you're breaking, over here. And it went that way, so. It looks like, I was just looking up their Fargos. Aaron is a 547, and I believe Chuck is a 566. So these guys are pretty closely matched. Yep, 566. A little difficult to get on that 3-ball with this. It looks like he's pretty straight in on this. He's gonna have to do something. You can see it. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's exactly what he was looking for. But maybe he was playing shape to play a safe shot at this point. Two-way there, although I don't think you could see the 4, so that would not have worked out. Missed it. Looking pretty straight on that 4-ball. Nice bank in the side, and he gets decent shape on the 6-ball. Have a little enough angle where he can pull the cue ball into the side rail and hold it for the 7. Ouch.
Yeah.
Sure, he wanted a better safe than that, but this is still gonna force Aaron to play defense. Going for the on the table jump shot. Let's go. Wow, nice shot, Chuck. Chuck's up 2-0 on a race to 5. Yeah, it's definitely harder to commentate on your own. I think we might have the Patrick Nix joining us, though, shortly to help me out with some technical difficulties here. We're getting everything kind of dialed in tonight. Working through some kinks, so I don't know who I'm talking to because I think there's only like one person watching this. 2 people watching it. I think I'm one of them. Oh, hi!
Hey,
Is that Patrick? The
it
Patrick
is.
Nix?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. How you doing, Leah?
Good, good. This is so cool. I
Yeah.
love this.
Thought I would just drop in, say hello, and it's always more fun to commentate when you have another person. And hold on, I'm just going to check the audio real quick, make
Oh
sure
man,
that I can be
it's
heard.
weird. I hear myself speak. I hear our entire dialogue about 30 seconds after we have it, so it's
Oh,
really difficult.
you know, you probably have a YouTube browser window open with the sound on, and you're getting that replay on YouTube through your headphones. So find the browser window that has the YouTube video playing and mute it.
Okay.
Like if you're watching the chat, you might have the window open on YouTube, but you can mute there's a little mute button on YouTube.
Oh dear. I might have to have you call me on Messenger. I'm hearing you over the top of hearing you over the top of you.
Okay, yeah, let me call you on Messenger.
Okay.
And I'll hit mute here so that we don't get feedback. So there's a mute button on the top of your screen.
We got major cash on this match. I forgot to tell you. See, that was awfully risky. I could have ended up right there.
Okay. I was
All
hearing
right.
myself on a loop, so I think we fixed it.
I
We'll see in
hope
about
so.
20 seconds.
It's a common thing because you're on the same computer that you're commentating on, and you've got the YouTube playing, and YouTube has about a 20-second delay. So
Okay.
yes, I understand that is completely annoying to hear yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't like hearing our own voice anyway, especially when your own voice is interrupting you 20 seconds later. You're like,
Oh, it's terrible. But I think you got it. That was the issue. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
no, that's okay. It's all new.
Yeah.
Is this your first time? Oh, well, really, first time like solo commentating on EvoSports, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, cup break.
Very cool. Now, are you at your house or are you at Aaron's house?
No, I'm at Aaron's house. Yeah, I just did
Okay.
a couple matches with Chuck before
So,
this
yeah,
on
this
Evo.
break I'm really not
It's fun.
familiar with.
Oh, okay,
The
cool.
middle.
I wasn't able to watch the other ones. I was out playing pickleball.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, Trisha and I got a membership to this pickleball club, so we've been going. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds like, yeah, I'm hearing it's picking up. I'm hearing that's the thing to do these days. Everybody's talking about it.
Well,
I'm going to stick with pool maybe, but I might have to try that on a weekend one of these days.
I feel like pool is great for me, but I also need something athletic to do.
Yes.
That
Good point.
Pool is great for my mental, stimulation, but
Yeah.
it's
Not
not
so
as
much for-
physical.
Yeah, not so much for cardio.
Yeah. So this is my first time getting to watch Chuck Lyle play, and I've got to play him on Chalkbox because
Yeah.
he won the raffle and challenged me to a match. So I thought, well, who am I to deny the raffle winner?
Right?
So now I get a chance to size up my competition.
I
if
was
you
going to
will.
say, if you've never seen him play, now you can go back and study your competition.
This is my scouting report. So. I get to learn all of the intricate details.
That's right.
And there's plenty of videos of me playing pool for him to scour over the internet. There's lots, right?
Right.
So I don't have that same kind of advantage. So
Yeah. Well, we did play a couple sets before this, so hey.
uh-oh, Aaron
Oh.
wanted to really stun that thing off the rail. I saw the spin on the cue ball
Yeah.
trying to get that cue ball to grab off the rail, but in slick conditions that is really hard to do because it kind of slides off the rail instead of grabs it, and he keeps his table very clean, and the cloth is fairly new, so you do get that slide.
Yep.
And but great safety recovery, and we'll get to see Chuck's kicking abilities here.
This seems a little unfair. I'm just kidding.
Unfair how?
Oh no, no. You guys are playing on the 17th, right?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying though that there's plenty of videos for
This
him
is-
to watch
Yeah.
of me playing. It's not hard to find.
Yeah.
So
With you doing what you do with
Right.
Chalkbox and EvoSports and ooh.
yeah. Just wait for it. Yeah, I think he wanted to come 2 rails into that 4 just to get the separation after the hit.
Mhm.
And we came just a little early on that one, but good attempt.
Oh, so yeah, so how do we switch to overhead?
Oh yeah, let me take a look and see camera scene and overhead. There it is.
Okay.
So do you see the little menu bar on your top of your screen?
Yeah, all I see
Just
is
to the right of your mute button, there should be a camera overhead or
I
camera.
just see videos.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out why you don't have that option.
Okay.
I've got it on mine, but maybe it's. I thought it was. I didn't know it was profile specific, so I'll ask Colin. He's traveling right now,
Okay.
so I won't be able to get it done tonight.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. But you
Um,
do it. You can do it. That's
I can
cool.
do it. Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
super cool.
Aaron's got that beautiful overhead view that we can remotely trigger,
Yeah.
or I can, I guess.
Yeah, you can for now. Otherwise, I'd be flipping back and forth like I do.
Yeah, I'm excited to have more residential EvoSports venues. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think that we're going to start up a some coaching sessions as well, to where people can get remote coaching at their home or at their pool hall,
Oh, interesting.
from professional coaches through the EvoSports system. Nice cut shot
So how will
from
that
Chuck
work?
there. Well, we're still kind of beta trialing some stuff, but
Okay.
it's basically through Commentator Studio, just like you and I are in the match on Commentator Studio. So the professional coach can be live with you on your table. Oh, he really got into that one, trying to push the cue ball through, and that caused the miss. So yeah, and so essentially, your coach is live with you, but they're in a remote location, and
Okay.
so they'll be able to draw up different things for you to practice or to work on. They'll be able to provide instant feedback on your stroke, and all of these things through
Wow.
the streaming system and the Commentator Studio as it is right now.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so Aaron chose the side pocket for the 9-ball. I was kind of thinking he was going to try to swing that around to the other side of it and go for the corner,
Oh, you missed
because I don't like side pockets, for the money
No.
ball. But I felt that was the most easiest position to get on the 9 was the side pocket, but it made it just personal preference, I guess. I like trying to take the 9 to the corner if I can.
Yeah.
So Chuck gets away with that one, making a late game error on the 8-ball, and Aaron pays him back the favor with a missed 9. So I guess they're playing the matchroom rules, so that's
Yep.
what Chuck and I are agreeing to play to. It's 9 on the spot, and you have to break from the break box.
Break box. That's what it's called. I was trying to
Yeah.
remember that earlier.
Yeah, they call it the matchroom break box, and essentially it's if you draw a line from the diamond to the 9-ball, right,
Okay.
like this, and then you draw this line here. Okay, so this is the break box, is inside this area in here.
Okay.
Anywhere in there is the break box. So you can put the cue ball right here. And so if you don't have it marked on your table, you would typically just lay your cue down. You would just lay your cue down in that
That's
line.
what I
and
was
just-
doing earlier.
Yeah, and you just set the cue ball right next to your cue, and you're good to go. That's kind of the deal.
Okay.
So I figured I'd use the drawing tool to illustrate that.
Yeah.
It's easier than explaining it verbally.
I forgot about the drawing tool. I've just been sitting here kind of half commentating, half just kind of watching, because it's not the same when you're by yourself. And I forgot I could draw.
Yes. Do you have a mouse, an external mouse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
So yeah, there you go. The
Oh, but it
right.
does angles for you too. Oh no.
Yeah, the right click, it gives you a straight line, and then if you want a freestyle draw, you use the left click.
Okay, so yeah, he's right
So-
in there.
Yep. So that's good. I think as long as the center of the ball is outside that line. Yeah, he might be a little over the line that way. But we'll call it good. We don't
Yeah.
want to be nitpicky here.
No.
All right, so dry break, and it's a tough break to master
is.
because you're trying to get the 1 in the side pocket, if he's breaking from where he was, and then
Right.
your cue ball the idea is to send the cue ball back and forth this way, so it doesn't go down into one of these pockets down here, or you know, you don't want it down table, right?
Right, and you're not
It's-
shooting straight into the one ball.
No, you're cutting it like a
Yep.
40. You're doing like a half ball hit really on the one from that position with draw, and
Yeah.
you're drawing the cue ball to the rail and back, trying to get it to come straight back. And
Yeah.
if you do it effectively, it's very effective to get the one in on the break. It's the two is the randomness part, right?
Where you're, yeah.
And
I have
speaking of,
not
yeah.
mastered this break. I have a lot of work to do on that one. And you're not gonna make like on a normal 9-ball rack where you're making the wing ball, and you could potentially make 2 or 3 other balls, or 4 other, or 2 or a couple other balls, right? That doesn't happen on these.
No, and you're not going to be soft breaking anything either. You're
No.
not going to be doing like the super easy wing ball and
Nope.
set up on the one, you know, and that's kind of why Matchroom came up with that, is sort of that template rack has kind of been ruining 9-ball because it just makes it too predictable and too easy, especially at the pro level. It's ridiculous, right?
Sure.
And
Yeah, like I make the wing ball every time with the template rack. I mean, if I
yeah.
don't, then I it's crooked or something. Like something was off. But that wing ball always goes with the template racks.
So I'm just gonna go on mute. I have to check my microphone because I think I have a better one that I can connect. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right. Does my audio sound any better now?
Yeah. Yes, it does actually.
Okay. A little less tunnely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how my audio sounds. It's not.
Your sound's perfect.
Does it?
Yeah, it could be a little louder, I guess, but it sounds good. The quality's good.
Okay. And there probably isn't any way to control the levels. Oh wait, maybe there is. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't have a way to control the your microphone audio yet.
Okay. So the audio that we're hearing of them, because you can hear them, right? You're hearing what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and then we have some background music that's sort of bluesy music that's
Yeah.
playing over the. So that's just to kind of block their copyrighted music that they might be playing in the room.
Right.
And then so we're kind of talking over that music. So I listen to it on YouTube. You can hear us. Okay. All right, so I'm going to switch back to the other camera because I want to see what that angle looks like. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to try to come into, you know, that. But he went with draw shot on that 4-ball, and that was interesting.
Yeah.
All right, what do you like here, Leah? Are you going to play a safety, or are you going to try to?
I'm probably gonna play a safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see a shot.
I like this safety. That's exactly what I was looking at. He did. Yeah, the 4 kind of got away from him,
Yeah.
and he's going
Might
to
have
give
gave
up
him
a
a window.
look. He did. And position here is not guaranteed. You've got that 8-ball and 9-ball that could get in your way. I think the 8-ball is the biggest threat here.
Yeah, if you're gonna take it down this.
Yeah. Really, I was going to draw too. The side pocket is the bigger threat, actually. You
Yeah.
really have to watch the scratch in the side. If you, yeah, he's slow
Okay.
rolling this.
Which will get you into trouble on these 9-foot tables.
Yeah,
If you
nobody
don't
likes
hit it just perfect.
slow rolling the ball, but he knew that
Yeah.
that cue ball was going to be traveling this direction. It's going to come into all kinds of trouble. 8 there, the 7's there, the pocket's there.
Yep.
Yeah. And Just
He held it.
perfect. Yeah. All right. I really like the pace that Chuck plays at. He's
Yeah.
kind of a rhythm player.
I
You
hear
can tell
people
he's got a
say-
lot of experience.
Yes. I hear people tell me I'm a rhythm player too. What does that mean? Just
Yeah. Hold on one sec.
okay.
All right, I'm back.
Hello again.
Okay. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Oh, the rhythm player. So I've had
Rhythm
people tell
player,
me
yeah.
I'm a rhythm player. Is that just the speed you play? Like,
I think it means that, in my opinion, and might just be my opinion or my interpretation of a rhythm player, not necessarily a fast player, but somebody who already kind of knows. Once they do their original planning, they just get into this rhythm, and they just kind of move around the table with the same amount of time every time. You know, they just get into this clockwork kind of, I don't know,
okay.
almost like a tempo, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I got you now.
They play with a similar tempo on every shot. You know, that's. Yeah, he wanted to have enough room to cut that, but I don't know if it was really there for him. Oh, he's staying maybe at skid. So who's up next after this match? I heard, is Paul Felty over there?
I don't think he's here. I played Chuck a little earlier. We played a couple sets with the matchroom rules, so it was interesting. It's fun. I might be up next. I don't know.
All right. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, or we might be done after this. I don't know, because it is 8, almost 9 o'clock. So, and it is a Thursday night. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I'm sure these guys do.
Yeah, and they've got a Thursday throwdown match happening on EvoSports over at Penalty Box, just north of you. So they invited me to come and do some commentary on that one as well with them, but I don't know. They already have 2 commentators.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get in on that.
Yeah, did you get on the list to play?
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know there was a list. Okay, I'll find it. I'm assuming it'll be on their Facebook.
Yeah, they put up a Facebook post. If you look on Penalty Box, I'll try to find it and forward it to you, where you can reach out to. I can't remember who it is. Daniel. Okay. Daniel I'll find his name. And he's the one that's kind of setting everything up.
Okay.
And he's doing commentary and setting up the matches. Westgate, yeah.
It is. Okay.
That's right.
Cool. I know who that is. I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd love to get in. I enjoy getting in on all these live streams, as you already know.
Yeah, it's great, and I'm really happy that you're interested in being a commentator, and it's part of the, this tool is for the community to use, and, a community building tool, right? And when you can be with your friends when you're not, it's kind of fun.
It is. Well, and then I get, after we play these matches, they live on the internet forever. We can go back and watch.
Yeah. But by the way, do you want your profile picture loaded? I could do that for you and change the instead of the EvoSports logo, you can have your picture put in there. So send me whatever photo that you want, and then I'll set it up so that next time you log in, you'll have your own personalized profile.
Okay, cool. I will do that.
Okay, so here's what if is Aaron going to go for the 3 foul here? So So Chuck miscued on the break. Aaron's not even looking at it. Like, I typically automatically will go right to that 3 foul if somebody does that. I'm just letting you guys know. Like, I am not opposed to doing that. It's the right move.
Okay, so you're gonna do, so would you
You would
take
literally
ball in
just
hand?
take your ball in hand, put your cue ball right here, and you just thin the 1 ball, and you bring the cue ball right back to the bottom of the stack,
Oh my god.
not moving any balls, and then he's going to be on 2, right? And he doesn't get a hit, and then you just do the same thing again, and you get the 3 foul.
Wow.
It's a very easy way to win a rack when somebody miscues on the break and they
Right.
don't hit anything. A lot of people don't know that you can do that.
That's interesting. Can you do that in a normal game of 9-ball?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
with
9
not
ball is
matchroom?
yeah, 9 ball is always ball in hand.
Okay,
even on
interesting.
the break. Whereas it's different because 8 ball has different rules, but like BCA rules 8 ball, if you miscue and it's not a legal break, your opponent has the option to take the break or give it back to you and let you re-break.
Got it.
But it's not a ball in hand, right? In
Right.
9 ball or 10 ball, it is a ball in hand foul. And
Okay.
it's your first foul and it's a ball in hand, so you can easily go for 2 and get them on 3 after that
Okay.
because you've got everything, stuck in the rack.
Yeah,
right?
I'm guessing he probably didn't. He probably knows that, but I'm guessing he didn't go for that just because we're.
It's
we're
not
just
as
having.
friendly.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
having fun at Baby Cake Billiards tonight.
I totally agree. It's not. It is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a dick move, but
It's kinda.
definitely. It's kind of. Like it can be considered that way if you're just playing with friends.
Right.
And not super fun for somebody to get 3 fouled when they miscue the break. But
No.
I'm just letting you know, if you're in a tournament or anything like that, and that happens, go right to it. And you should
Okay.
practice. You should actually practice that safety a few times, because you'll find that it's pretty easy to execute, and it's a great way to get a win.
Yeah, I think I
So-
will when I get home, or here when they're done. I wasn't aware of that. I never really knew that strategy.
Yeah.
But it is. You're right. It kind of is a dick move, but
Well, I learned it from
above it?
Shane
No.
Van. I learned it from Shane Van Boning.
Okay.
Some poor 650 player or whatever that he was playing in a tournament, and it was live streamed. And the poor guy, he miscues on the break, and Shane does that to him and 3-fouls him, right? And it's like, and it was Shane. He could have broken that rack and ran out.
Oh, sure.
Still did. So I'm like, if in that scenario, if it's okay, then I guess it's okay for me to do it.
There we go. I was trying to find the link on Facebook for this live stream. Okay, I was looking at it on the other computer, trying to find it. If anybody is watching, make sure you subscribe. There's going to be a lot more live streams on this channel.
Oh yeah, you gotta get some subscribers for Baby Cake Billiards.
Yeah,
and
we need to get-
maybe just need to push it out there. Copy a link to the channel and put it out on Olympia Billiards, and
Yeah.
make sure that especially the Olympia people, are all subscribed, so that way they get notified when there's something live going on here.
Yeah.
Social media 101. You gotta share.
Right.
you gotta.
Yeah, we
you
gotta get. He's only got 7 subscribers right now. We gotta get
Yeah.
that number up.
Yeah.
What does Chalkbox and EvoSports? Is it EvoSports is its own channel, right?
Yeah, EvoSports, we have thousands.
Oh,
We have more.
cool.
We have more videos than we have subscribers, though. I
Oh,
feel like
wow.
But I don't know. Chalkbox, I haven't done a whole lot to really push it on YouTube. It seems to be more popular on Facebook for whatever reason. But a few hundred. But there's several thousand on EvoSports, just because it's more global.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of want to get it set up at my house, but I don't have like these nice tables like you guys have.
Aaron just has the absolute perfect place
Right.
for the live stream. The light, the perimeter light is
Yeah.
perfect light for live streaming. You see how it's just an even color on the table all the way around, no matter where you look on the table. There's no bright spot.
Yeah.
You see everything very clearly. And with the perimeter lighting, you can mount an overhead camera and get that overhead view.
Right. Yeah, when they talk, it's
Yeah, but you don't hear their talking much on the video because you hear the background music more.
yeah. Yeah, my setup is not as nice. I do not have a perimeter light. I have a probably a Home Depot $29.99 special fluorescent light hanging
Right.
from my garage door.
Hey, you know
tracks.
what? It doesn't prevent you from doing drills and making shots
It
and
certainly does not.
and putting the work in. That's all you need. You
Yep.
just
And
need.
yep.
I mean, I had a friend that had a table in a garage, and you could only shoot from one end of the table because it was just such a small space. And
Oh,
he never played games on it because you couldn't play games on it, but he did a lot of drills. He wore out that cloth, wore holes in the cloth from doing so many drills on it because he's like, yeah, I can stand from this end and shoot, those pockets and just. And I was like, yeah, I guess I never thought of that.
yeah.
If you don't have room, you can still put in a work, a work
Sure.
table basically. Put your
Yeah,
work in.
I wouldn't mind having room for a 9-footer. I don't. I've got an 8-footer in my garage right now, and there's a post that's in the way, kind of, if you're on the rail shooting like a side pocket to side pocket shot,
Yeah.
like
Well,
something like
yeah.
that.
Not many people have room for a 9-footer.
Right.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Most houses, there's not rooms big enough.
I just like to. I love playing on them, so I just don't get the opportunity. As often.
Oh, good shot.
Very nice shot.
Aaron's got a good chance for the break and run here.
Yeah, we should probably talk about the game, huh?
Yeah, because he got a good break going.
Yeah.
He did get a little funny on the 6 ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was trying to go forward off that rail or trying to hold it. Unless he messed up and thought he was shooting the 7 next.
Right.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't Aaron. That was Chuck. I think he might have missed that 6 ball. It looked like with the shape. Because he kind of walked over like he was looking at the 7 when he came over, and then went, oh.
Like, oops.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that might have been.
We've all done that.
Yeah. I did that in Lincoln City one year playing 8-ball, and I shot the 8-ball in out of turn, and I won't let myself live that one down. Anyway.
All right. Here
Yeah.
we go, Leah. Ride the cheese, baby.
Is he? You
Ride
think
the cheese.
think
Well,
that's
I
what
think
he's
you can
doing?
do it. You can
Yeah.
do it and play a safety. You hit it at the right
Okay.
speed and you stun that cue ball, and keeping the cue ball down here.
Okay.
And as long as you hit the 9, you want just make sure you hit it to the 9. Or you could just cut it in like a
wow.
boss.
Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not good enough to make that shot. That's why I'm riding the cheese there.
Fair.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think we have a sound effect for that, don't we?
Oh. Yeah, where is it?
I just hit it, but I don't think it did anything.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
Yeah.
Oh, I can kind of hear their music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Nice shot.
Yeah, very good shot.
Those shots are so hard on these tables. I mean, you just can't. You've got to be spot on.
Oh gosh,
I thought that was gonna rattle
he
out.
did that pocket how far the cue ball went, and that was a straight shot, and he
Yeah.
got the cue ball to go in this angle.
None of those went.
That means he really cheated that ball to like,
They all went in.
yeah, that was really close to missing.
All right, 3 to
It's a difference
4.
at 7 foot, 9 foot though. I mean,
Those are testers when you're shooting down the rail, even though it's a straight shot and everything. Those can be missed.
Yeah, that's
All
what I
right.
was doing.
So watch for the one ball to go here.
Yeah.
And you want the cue ball to come off the rail and back. Oh, he hit like full into the one.
Yeah. And that's the thing is you break dry when you do that. I mean, nothing goes.
Yeah. You have to go for that one on the side. That's your moneymaker on this format, is getting that one in the side and trying to keep the cue ball in the center of the table.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get this cue ball in the center of the table. That part was accomplished.
Right.
It's an interesting break. I do really enjoy it. It's much harder to execute and it's much more random, but
Right.
there is a certain skill to it.
Yeah, and the thing I kind of like about it too is, I'm not saying the game of 9-ball is easy, but this does make it a little tougher because you're not going to make 2 or 3 balls on the break most of the time, like you can with a good controlled break in 9-ball when the one's on the head spot. And then you only have, 6 balls to make, right?
Right.
I mean, maybe that's just me. It seems like this makes it a lot more difficult. There seems to be more innings, even when some high-level shooters are playing. There just seems to be more innings. You're not making 2 or 3 balls on the break.
Right. And the fact that they're playing on a 9-foot table.
That
so
also.
You get more innings there. I mean, when you
Yeah.
play on a 7-foot and you're playing 9-ball with the one racked on the spot,
Yeah.
even if you're rated 450 or higher, you can run out,
Yeah.
or even lower than 400. But
Sure.
there's a lot more runouts and a
Yeah.
lot less innings that you get. So I think Aaron and Chuck are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
With
Chuck's-
Fargo rate.
Yep, Chuck's 5. I looked it up earlier. He's 566, and Aaron is like 540 something.
Interesting. I thought Aaron was like 560, 70s area.
Let me see. Yeah,
he-
Chuck's
he's-
566,
Okay.
and Aaron is 547.
Well, I know Aaron can definitely play at a high gear. I don't know that much about Chuck's game, but I've seen Aaron play a lot, and I played with him as teammates, and
Right.
he's got good skills. When he gets going, he can fire those things in. And he's been working really hard on his pre-shot routine and some of those things to clean up some errors.
Yeah.
And you just see him following through on his stroke a lot better, I think, than since I've known him for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I've seen a pretty big improvement, but his Fargo rate is pretty close to the same.
And where are you at, Patrick?
Boom.
What's your
Oh,
Fargo?
what's my Fargo? Oh, like I'm at home in Paulsbo.
Where are you?
It says on your screen, Paulsbo, Washington. I think I am a 580 right now.
Okay.
That is actually the highest that I've ever been.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've never been a 581. Fun fact for me is I have been between 575 and 580 for 2.5 years.
Oh my goodness.
So I've been really stagnant.
Yeah.
Within 5 Fargo points, my rating has not changed. Nice bank shot from Chuck. That was getting it done right there. Came with perfect position on the 7 to float out for the 8 in the side pocket. He did get a little bit. He wanted to get a little straighter on this,
Yeah.
to have a stop shot, but so he's going to move the cue ball a little bit more than he wanted to. Good speed. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. Bear down and take the match. Down it goes.
There it goes.
Chuck
Yeah.
Lyle, force to be reckoned with. What was the score between you and Chuck?
The first set, I got him 4-0. The second set, he got me 5-4.